Hey, my name's Clinton. I'm a physical therapist at North Texas Orthopedics. Today we're going to be going over the McGill Big 3 stabilization exercises. If you've recently had a back surgery or if you're experiencing back pain, these 3 exercises will help you stabilize your spine and hopefully help you move better with less pain. The first exercise is going to be a bird dog variation. I suggest if you're having a lot of pain, or if you're not used to doing a lot of exercise, to start this at a more gentle angle. So if you can lean against something that's pretty sturdy, table, counter, will work just fine. What you want to do is stack your hands right under your shoulders, feet just a little bit behind your hips. You're going to be in a position here where you need to create tension through your midsection so that when you take 2 of your points of support away, your hips won't droop and your body's going to stay in one solid line here. So from this position, I'm going to brace, and then I'm going to take one of my arms and one of my legs, and I'm going to press them straight out. And I'm going to hold that position for about 10 seconds, focusing on owning that position and carrying enough tension through this area that I have no back pain. That's 1 rep. In real time, I would do 5 reps with these 2 limbs, my right arm and my left leg. And then I would shift over and I would do 5 with my left for 10 seconds. And then to follow that up, you'll do 3 with the right arm and the left leg, 3 with the left arm and the right leg, and then 1 with the right arm and left leg, and 1 with the left arm and the right leg. That way, as you get tired, the chance of you messing up or having some extra pain will go down because your rep count will go down. If you're more advanced, or if you feel like that's no challenge for you at all, you can go ahead and start from a quadruped or hands and knees position. So same emphasis, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. You're going to think about reaching straight out so that you don't overextend your back. You're going to reach out, hold a lot of tension through your right arm and your left leg. Keep your toe pointed straight up towards you to help you maintain some extra tension. Hold for a 10 count, maintain a good flat back, and then return. And the rep count will be the same for that. The next variation will be for your obliques, side of your body. First exercise was backside, this works your sides. So we'll go right to the advanced progression since I'm already on the table. You're going to want to keep your elbow stacked directly under your shoulder. Whichever leg is on top, you're going to stack that in front of the other foot. You're going to place your other hand on top of your hip, and then what you want to think about is generating some more tension through your midsection, and you're going to poke this hip straight up towards the ceiling. Just like that, and when you raise up into that position, you should feel all of that effort coming from this area right here. No pain in your lower back. If you're having some pain, typically it's because you're not quite elevated high enough. That cue of poking your hip towards the ceiling will help you out quite a bit. If that's too demanding and if you can't do that, if you can't hold that position well, you can dumb it down a little bit by putting the bottom leg into a flex position and then keeping the top leg straight, and resume that. If that's still a little too demanding, you can take both legs and fold them, and you can do the same thing, and that will reduce that lever length, and it'll make it a lot easier for you to build some capacity first before you go into the more advanced versions. And again, in terms of a count, make sure you're holding this position with good tension, about a 10 count, and also hold tension as you come out of it. That way you don't just slam your hip down and cause your back some more pain. From there, if you have shoulder pain on the side variation, you can let your arm out from under you. A lot of people will tell me that their shoulder will bother them trying to hold themselves in that position. What you can do is either, first off, make sure your elbow is right under your shoulder. A lot of times that's the issue. They're either too far out or too close. If that's still an issue though, you can take your arm, get it out from under you, stack your legs, and then just focus on lifting your legs up. And you'll feel the tension on the top side here now because you're elevating up like this. And that's a way to get around doing this exercise without having your tab arm involvement. And then the final exercise of the McGill Big Three is going to be working your front side. So if you've worked your back, you've worked your sides, now we're going to do something for the front. So from this position, one leg's going to be straight, one leg is bent. You got two options with your hands. You can either rest it behind your low back to ensure that you're nice and relaxed through your lower back muscles, or if you've got some head and neck issues, you can support your hands behind your head like this, and I'm partial to this variation, and it's what I teach mostly, but either way, both works, whatever makes you feel better. From this position, it's not a sit-up, it's not a crunch. What you want to think about is keeping your back nice and flat, and you want to think about elevating or lifting your upper back off the table, and then you're going to hold that again. So a good rep will look like this. I'm going to set my core nice and tight, and then I'm just going to elevate up, trying to keep my shoulder blades off the ground, hold for like a 10 count. And when I say 10 count, you can do whatever you can handle to start. If it's 3 seconds, that's great. Progress yourself back up. If it's 5 seconds, that's great. Progress yourself up. But typically, you're going to want to do more reps of shorter holds versus trying to just do one hold for 60 seconds. So just many reps of short holds, typically done in that 5-3-1 pattern. So in real time, I would do 5 10-second holds with this leg straight. Then I would do 5 10-second holds with this leg straight. Take a short break. Then I would do 3 with this leg straight, 3 with this leg straight, then 1, and then 1. And from that point, you've completed all 3. If you are struggling with any of those, or if you have any further questions or need some more guidance, feel free to contact the therapy department or your doctor.